So this morning we're doing something a little bit different. We didn't bring any fishing poles, but we did come out to shoot some squirrels today, and we are gonna do, I guess it's not a catch and cook, I guess it's a shoot and cook. So obviously a big thank you to Jason from Tails to Scales. He invited us to come to his neck of the woods. And we're gonna go try to get on these squirrels, guys. I've shot a gun maybe 2 times in my life, and so it's kind of new for me to actually be able to get something with it. I haven't practiced shooting a lot, so we'll see how this goes, guys. So stay tuned. We'll bring you all along for that. Let's get after them.
Let's go.
So this one takes 1 bullet at a time.
Takes 1 bullet at a time.
Okay.
But it's damn accurate. When you put those crosshairs wherever you do and squeeze the trigger. So when you squeeze the trigger on a 22, you want to look and be watching what you're doing, and when you pull the trigger, you want it to kind of surprise you when it goes off. When it surprises you, your bullet's gonna hit exactly where it's supposed to hit. If it doesn't surprise you, that means you've probably jerked or something like that.
Okay.
That thing will kill everything. Yeah.
Alright guys, well Jason and Kelly are gonna go out on that side. You see them walking over there. I'm gonna go down this direction. He says that they come out all over the place over here, so let's find out if they do. Oh look, there's a little pond. A little bit weedy here, but this is so fun. Like, we've never got to do this, but we'll see what we can get out here. Hopefully not a snake. Do not like snakes. Do not want snakes. And of course I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, which I'm assuming is what you want to wear for hunting. Ooh. They told me there was a road down here. I do not see a road. I do see tall grass, tall weeds, lots of cow patties.
Kelly, listen, no pressure. We gotta kill squirrels, okay? Won't be much of a catch, clean and cook if we don't shoot some squirrels.
This is true. This is true.
But as of right now, they're squirrels. They're squirrels, shysty little shysters. There's my cows. Can't shoot the cows. I mean, if we shoot the cow, we'll have to eat it. So, and that's about $2,500 worth of loss there too. So, not that feeding the family wouldn't be okay, but let's try not to do that. Anyway. Oh. See, good thing is this place hasn't been hunted, so these squirrels are not scared of us. They don't think we're going to shoot at them. Little do they know, we're after squirrel and gravy. Squirrel and gravy. All right then, y'all. Why don't you slide down to this tree right down here, and then you can look all around us. I feel like you need to get something where you prop your gun up a little bit. Y'all, I'll be back. She's learning how quick a squirrel is. It's comical. This is gonna be a good video, even if we don't kill any squirrels, because she's gone from nervous. She's been nervous to now.
To desperate.
She's desperate.
I'm desperate.
Because she's had them in her sights. And she does not seal the deal yet. We've seen red squirrels. We've seen gray squirrels. We've seen them at 60 yards. We've seen them at 8 yards. We're going to get this done, or I'm going to go get the shotgun for her. And just let her unload. Yeah. We'll see you guys in a minute.
Well, little update, guys. I can hear squirrels, birds, and all kinds of crap, but I'm yet to see one. I just hope wherever Kelly is, she doesn't shoot my way. That'd be something. But I can hear them. I haven't really seen anything at all. I'm hoping that making all this noise walking through these dead twigs and dry leaves, I might scare something out to show themselves. But nothing so far. I don't even know how big this property is. I don't even know where I am, but I'm sure there's fences to let me know. But anyway, gonna keep on looking. Keep you guys updated.
Here, Kelly. Kelly. Up there. He's up there. On that tree right there. Shoot him, Kelly, shoot him. Shoot him. Well, y'all, Kelly's gun didn't go off. We're about to trade guns because I ain't having this shit. Stuff. Excuse my French. But we got a squirrel.
We did.
Big buck down, baby. Big buck down. Yeah. Listen, I don't know. Kelly. It just didn't.
Like you heard it click.
Yeah,
right?
I heard it click. I'm like, what the heck? Okay.
All right. Well, at least we know I'm comfortable taking the shot now.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go down here and recover our squirrel.
Let's get our squirrel.
Here, let's go get our squirrel. All right, y'all. Squirrels are being a little shifty. They're being a little bit shysters. So we laid the GoPro down so that Kelly had both of her hands free. And guess what? She killed a big old squirrel. I'm about to show y'all. I'm so freaking excited. I love it when people get their first animal of any kind. We're out here on my farm. There's Kelly. She's on this. She's enjoying the hell out of this. Simple things sometimes. Kelly, let's see that squirrel. Yeah, good 2-pounder, man. Sniped him right out of the tree. I wish you guys could have seen that part, but we got him.
Hey.
Squirrel tacos.
His tail is so soft.
Squirrel tacos. Imagine squirrel tacos. Huh?
Squirrel tacos? Oh yeah,
Squirrel
I bet they would be
tacos.
good.
Street tacos made out of squirrel. It's probably one of the best. It's probably one of the best fat things I've ever eaten. There's lots of squirrel and tacos, and I'm super excited for these guys. All right, to get another one, we gotta get quiet. Oh, Kelly and his squirrels.
Woo-hoo.
She a proud squirrel lady right now.
Right? Even if I did just get one.
Well, I mean, I know lots of people that go several times and not even get one, so I think you probably ought to be happy. Chew it, chew it, chew. I don't see him carrying nothing. Uh-oh.
I don't see a squirrel.
No squirrels. He's got no squirrels.
I heard a shot.
Dude, your wife is a squirrel hunting monster. Dude, she loves it.
I only got one shot at one, but he was tiny and he was moving around. Look at you.
Well, just so you know, the big one's mine.
The big
Oh,
one
nice.
is hers.
And they're definitely boys.
And the small one should have been hers because she had it dead to right, and this gun for some reason didn't go off.
Oh, really?
So it ran up on a limb, and I'm like, okay, well.
Look how big this tail is.
Awesome.
It was a lot fluffier before I mangled
I
it.
saw a whole mess in there,
Yeah.
but they were in the treetops and they were
Yeah.
going from one treetop to
And
the
the
other.
last ones I saw were just on the edge right down here.
So when I first came down to the bottom, I heard a shot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I hope they got him. And then I waited around, and then I saw a bunch of movement on the top of the trees, and the squirrel started going down. But I had a brief moment where I took a shot, but she moved.
That first shot that you heard
Yeah.
should have been her shot because her gun didn't go off, but she was dead to rights on him. Pulled the trigger, and it just went thump. And it was like, oh no, oh no. And so I went ahead. Turn your gun.
Point that somewhere
Turn
else.
your gun the other way.
I don't need my legs; they hurt anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, awesome!
So she shot that one, and then we come around over here. Or she tried to shoot that one, and I finally wound up shooting it. And then she came up here on the point, and one ran right up in the tree right by her, and she shot him straight
He was
right
hanging
dead.
out right in the V of the
On a
tree
fork,
and a
yeah.
branch, and he was just sitting there like, I just happened to see him.
That's
So
awesome.
perfect.
I didn't even
Yeah,
hear him.
so perfect.
You missed the head though. Now you messed up the meat on the back strap.
No,
Shoulder.
no.
Squirrel
Listen to him.
backstrap.
Listen to him. He carries no squirrels up, and he's like, oh, you missed his
Yeah,
head.
I was
Where's
trying to get headshots only.
Hope
That's
you don't
all.
like that shirt. I'm gonna cut the tail off of it.
That's fine.
All right, guys, let's go clean some squirrels.
All right, cool.
Cleanest way to
Awesome.
clean a squirrel. So there's a way that we've always cleaned them that it gets less hair on the meat and everything. So what we're gonna do, we'll take this one right here, pull it apart like this, pull it apart like this. All right, I want you to hold his back legs, a hold of his back legs. Grab his back legs. Yeah, like that. You're gonna have to really hold on to it though, because so then you take it like this, and you cut around this little posterior region here. And you get down to his. And you cut that part off right here. I mean, this is where you gotta hold on real tight. Okay? I mean, like, get way up there and pull so you have more power pulling this way. See? Like that. There we go. We got it going now. All right, now pull. Pull. There you go. Pull. Keep pulling, Kelly. Keep pulling. Yeah. Hi, girls. What?
It's like me taking off a sweater that's kind of tight.
It's kind of like me taking off most of my clothes because they're too tight. All right, so now then, Kelly, we just turn him around, grab a hold of this part. Will you get a hold of that?
Pull.
Pull. There you go. Here, turn him this way. Get a hold of it right there. There you go, just kind of drag it down.
Oh, those nails don't let her do anything.
So if you come back with nails like that, they better be camo. It's
Ooh,
fall, it's time for some camo nails. If you're gonna do nails. I'm gonna have to wash them good. 2 squirrels.
Right? Now the question is, how do we want to cook these?
Well,
I
that's
want to
up
make
to
a
you.
stew because I feel like it's the best way. Like, I'm willing to leave the bones in it. That way you can just pull them out later and you have a nice rich stew and you're not wasting anything. But that's just me.
I mean, there's that. So.
And there's only 2. Like,
we were talking about making tacos. You just boil them down or put them in your Instapot or whatever, and then just pull it all off the bone, and then just shred it with a little butter and your seasonings. It turns out really, really good that way too. And so for big squirrels, to boil them actually makes them a little better, tenderizes them and all that stuff. Boil them a good long while. And a lot of times, squirrels that big, I'll actually boil before I fry even. You know, so that you get them tender and then you just season them and then fry them, you know, how you would like a piece of chicken or something like that is how I like to do them a lot of times. But the young ones, like, next time hopefully there's not so many leaves and we can get young fry squirrels, you know. These ones are good for your stew, like you were talking about. A stew's really good that way. Yeah, I was going to
brown it with, like, butter and garlic and then put your liquids in there.
Yep. I would try it. Definitely, I would try it.
Because I'm not, I know, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm terrible with frying deer meat. And so
well, it's not the first, like it's not going to be the only squirrels of the season, so we can try different styles.
No, you guys, the deer and everything, I mean, we're going to get you a deer as soon as it gets cool enough that everything's good.
Ooh.
This first little...
So watch out for those videos later on.
Those little, we got like the little muzzleloader new season where we can shoot straight walls, and you can shoot my 44 mag really well, I think. So we're gonna get you a deer as soon as.
And we have Jocelyn's bow that we need to get
set up.
So at the range that you're able to.
Yeah, you're gonna need. Yeah, definitely. And we can definitely help you get that bow set up. There's no problem in that. If we got all the stuff or whatever need to, and then I've got plenty of land out here for them to start shooting or whatever. You can bring them out and shoot. We'll set up some targets. We'll set up some hay bales. We'll do some stuff. You know, kind of more hunting wise, you know, get started in.
Seriously, get some of that hunting in this outdoor channel that's been all fishing.
My thing is that Jocelyn wants to try to do that. You know, she doesn't care about fishing much, but she now wants to start going out more. So maybe now that she's got a boyfriend.
the hunting side.
Can I take your gun? She's got a boyfriend.
No, but I'll give you some bullets.
I just want to make sure they're all clean and, you know.
And really and truly, to do this time of year with the leaves, if we'd have had shotguns, we would have each probably killed 3 or 4 or 5 squirrels. You know what I mean? So.
We'd have picked some greens
but
out of there.
anyway.
In my pocket. But guys, we are gonna head home, get some ice on these because it's actually pretty hot out here, and then we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna go home and we are going to get at whatever we need, and
we get some ice on the way.
Yeah, we'll get some ice on the way.
Yeah, ice them down. That's a big
we'll
deal.
see you at home for the food preparations and when we decide what we're gonna do with these guys. So we'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, well as you saw, we did get to go squirrel hunting and I did get a squirrel. However, mine was a big old red squirrel. I hear that they are a little bit tougher, but there is more meat, so I wanted to cook it slow. The last time we tried squirrel, we just floured and fried it like chicken, and it tasted like chicken, but a little bit sweeter. So this time, guys, I've got my squirrel meat in a bowl. I got as much of the hair out as I possibly could. It's pretty hairless. I've got my pan here, my wok. I have it with butter melting, and I put garlic and onions in here. So my plan is to brown it a little bit in here, and then we're going to slow cook it, and we're going to add some potatoes and baby carrots later and have it like a stew. So then my thought was, do I want to add beef stock or chicken stock? I wanted to go with beef. My husband wants to go with chicken because it's closer to the natural flavor of the meat, of a squirrel meat. So we'll see, guys. I'm going to get this meat all seasoned up. I think I'm just going to do salt and pepper and garlic powder as per usual. And then I'm going to throw them here in the pan, and we're going to get them all browned up, guys. So I will see you in a little bit. Guys, so while that's cooking, just a little bit of the backstory. So we got them, we cleaned them, we brought them home. I had them in the fridge with all hopes of cooking them fresh. However, I also do work full time, so we decided to freeze them for a couple days. That way, if there's anything questionable, because it hasn't been that cold yet, but we did have a couple of cold days, so I'm thinking they still should be okay. But we did freeze them for a couple days. I took them out. They took a couple days to defrost. I soaked them in milk, hoping that would help to, I don't know, take the gamey out. But they really didn't soak that long, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So we're just going to go ahead and cook this up, guys, and I will see you when we put it together for a roast. Alright, guys, so I put this, a lady was asking if they were Pioneer Women in another video. This is a Pioneer Woman pot, and I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my chicken stock. And honestly, as everything I do, guys, I totally wing this. I'm not going to lie. I got one thing of stock, and I hoped it would be enough. But I was hoping that that the liquids would get rich. So I may add some cornstarch later on to thicken it up a little bit, but I really want all the flavors to marry in there. A lady at the store that I randomly asked, she was so sweet, she recommended maybe putting some bay leaves in there with it. I'm gonna kind of smell it and see if I feel like the smells go together. I know that sounds really weird, but that's how I cooked my whole life. If it smells good together when you're cooking it, it's gonna taste good. So we will try it. We're going to let this cook down a little bit, let it get a little bit thicker, let some of the fat strip out of the meat. We're going to turn this way down for a little bit and just let it go. I'm going to put a lid on it, let it go, and then we'll see where we're at a little later, guys. I will catch up with you in a bit. Take a look, see. Ooh. Looking good. All right, guys. It is ready. We didn't really take the meat off the bone, so we're just gonna go for it. Emily's over here already eating it.
It doesn't taste good, but it doesn't taste bad.
Would you have known it was squirrel if I didn't tell you?
Yes, I would have. I literally questioned it. Why does it taste like that?
When it's fried, deep fried, it's a lot less harder to tell that it's game food. Oh, Bella's over here. I'm starving. That's why I'm eating it.
Mama secretly likes this one.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Oh, let me change it. All right, guys. So you can tell I had to put a sweater on. It's like 80 degrees during the day and like 50s and 40s at night. It can't make up its mind. So I did do some little red potatoes, rubies, little tiny ones. Of course, those are delicious. And I believe this is the hind leg of the big old red squirrel. So let's try it. Ooh, it smells good.
Country club is like fancy country kind of.
Oh my gosh, what are you talking about? Tastes like roast. It's got all the roast flavors. I don't know what she's talking about. This is delicious. It's really tender. Like, I should have taken the meat off the bone for him. It probably wouldn't have even noticed. All right. Well, guys, I feel like this squirrel was a success. If I get sick, I guess I'll know it was too early in the season, guys, huh? Just kidding. I probably won't. It tastes delicious, guys. So I'm going to let you go. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And help us get this out there, guys. Until next time, keep them locked and loaded.